Like a lot of stories, this one started on a little manure farm. Lloyd and his wife Clara ran a small manure farm called Lloyd's Manure Farm. One day, while Lloyd was trying to remove a stump from their front yard, he used a few too many explosives and was injured in the explosion. And when the dust cleared, the stump was gone, but he unearthed a mysterious case. Later, Lloyd succumbed to his injuries, and the case fell into the hands of his two sons, Edwin and Horace. Once they had the case, they were able to start the LitFuse Explosives Company. LitFuse grew quickly and was extremely prosperous. However, Edwin fell in love with a young gypsy prostitute and vanished. Most people believe he followed her to the circus and changed his name to Eduardo, the amazing lion tamer. He was never heard from again. Horace fell in love and wanted to marry a beautiful young daughter of Charles T. Warner, who was very interested in LitFuse after he learned about the case and its magical powers. So, he said he would not allow the marriage unless he was given half of the company. Charles T. Warner received half of the company, and Horace was able to get married. However, soon after the marriage, he died. Charles T. Warner took full control of LitFuse, and with his case, he was able to expand it and turn LitFuse into a household name. During the war, he was able to capitalize and land a huge military contract. Charles was now rich beyond his wildest dreams. With his newly acquired fortune, he decided to take his money and run for the highest office. However, instead of moving into the White House, he and his wife ended up losing the race and spending their entire fortune. So they ended up here, where they raised their only son, Abraham. As he got older, he restarted LitFuse when he inherited the case from his father. Sadly, Abraham developed a case of phonophobia. Phonophobia is the fear of one's own voice. Since he was scared of his own voice, he was never able to pass on the knowledge of the case. He hid the case in his house, and this was the end of LitFuse. The house fell into disrepair until being bought by a new owner, James. While working on the house, he discovered the mysterious case. And at that point, Scott and James decided to restart LitFuse. But instead of selling explosives, they decided to make websites. LitFuse, a mighty fine company.